Hello, my name is Skeletor, and I'm encouraging you to watch Pixel Dan's Ultimate Review. You won't regret it.
Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Masters of the Universe Classics, Plundor the Spoiler. Yep, that big bunny from Filmation episode Quest for He-Man comes to the Classics line in action figure form for the very first time. An odd character for sure, but let's take a look at him. Plundor comes in the standard Masters of the Universe Classics blister card packaging. The back shows off a selection of other characters from the Classics line, and even gives us a brand new bio for Plundor. Alright, I know. This is one of the goofiest characters to get a figure in this lineup, but I've always been a fan of getting the random and obscure characters in this line. I don't know, maybe you can blame it on my also being a collector of Star Wars figures for so long. But as goofy as this purplish pink bunny is, I have to point out how great the sculpt is on this figure. I love the head sculpt here. It's a perfect representation of the character from the cartoon series, but it's even given more detail, such as all the fur that's beautifully sculpted in. He utilizes the furry body and sports some new red armor on his shoulders and matching red gloves and boots. With a great amount of shading, a nice clean paint job, and beautiful sculpt, Plundor is wonderfully odd. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the amazingly awesome Plundor the Spoiler. For the most part, very basic figure. There's nothing real interesting or new going on with this guy as far as the articulation or extra accessories, all that good stuff goes. He's a basic male buck. You can see he's using the furry body there, and all the articulation is exactly what we've come to expect. So the head is ball jointed there. You can turn it left, right, up, down, rock it all around. Got the ball joints at the shoulders there. The armor doesn't hinder the movement whatsoever, so great range of motion. Swivel at the bicep, standard joint at the elbow, swivels at the wrist. You got torso cut articulation. You can see that the armor piece that he's wearing in the front is soft and flexible. It's very, very gummy armor. But, you know, it doesn't hinder the movement of his torso at all. You got swivel at the waist there. You got good range of motion at the thighs there. You can see he's kind of wearing like the briefs basically, but they are flapped, but they're flexible. So that way you can get him in some good sitting poses. Works very well on this particular figure here. You got swivels at the thighs, standard joints at the knee, swivel at the boot cut there, and then you got the standard ankle joints, and as you can see, they're the newer style, so there's no pin showing. And you can see that the joints are actually very, very tight on these ankles. So, got the nice like kind of ratchet joints there. It's clicking, so you shouldn't have any problems keeping this guy standing on his feet. Now, of course, he's got the removable head, just like all the other figures. So if you want to give any of your other masters a pink bunny head, you can do that. And then, of course, that armor can just be popped right off of the buck there, slides right over the neck. And there you go, guys. There is Plundor the Spoiler. Plundor includes two accessories. First up, he comes with a repainted web store gun. He didn't really have a signature weapon in the cartoon series, but this web store blaster works very nicely. It features a new black and silver paint deco and can be held in either one of his hands, or even two-handed. Now his second accessory is not actually meant for him, but for another figure. Straight from the Filmation episode Diamond Ray of Disappearance comes Skeletor's battle axe with the crystal orb on top. It's done in a more blue color, just as it was in the cartoon, and features a clear orb for blasting those good guys. This is one of those accessories that I have always wanted for my Skeletor, so I'm very happy to get this as an added bonus with Plundor. Alright guys, it's comparison time? Alright, so that's just Usagi Yojimbo from Ninja Turtles and Captain Bucky O'Hare. But Plundor does help build up the quota of cool bunny figures in your collection.
Now we just need Hasbro to give us a Jackson in the Star Wars Black Series, and we'll be all set. So there you go, guys. There's a look at Plundor the Spoiler. Yes, he's a big lavender bunny rabbit. He's weird. And he's awesome. I don't care what you guys say, and I can't even pretend that I don't love this figure, because I do. I told you, I'm a sucker for random characters like this, and let's face it, this is a really well-sculpted and well-made action figure. I am proud to add this guy to my Masters of the Universe collection. I mean, look how cool he looks sitting in the DC Universe Classics Metron chair. Man, he needs his own throne. And seeing how big the Filmation representation is getting in Classics is a pretty awesome sight. Plundor may have been goofy, but he's quite the memorable character, and in my opinion, he makes a great addition to the Classics line. Plundor is part of the 2013 Club Eternia subscription and will be available on MattyCollector.com December 16th, 2013. Until next time...